Welcome in Zave's World of Biology again. And today we are going to discuss another organelles. We are going to discuss lysosomes today. Yes, lysosomes is they carry out suicidal attacks. They are also termed as a suicide sacs. Well, because when they pass, they release their enzymes, and these enzymes cause the lysis of cell. As they carry suicidal attacks, just for fun, I have termed them as a biological terrorists. So this is just for fun. You won't be quoting it anywhere in your exams. So yes, we are going to discuss lysosomes today. We will be discussing these aspects of lysosomes. I'll explain characters, I'll explain structure, functions, and diseases caused by storage of different molecules in a lysosomes. We'll try to complete all these aspects in one video, but if not possible, I'll make another part to complete lysosome. So lysosome, first of all, we are going to explain the characters of lysosome. As the word says, lysosome is combination of two words. Lyso means it causes lysis. As it causes, lyso means it causes lysis. It splits. And soma means bodies or structure. Lysosome causes the lysis of the body, it splits the bodies, therefore it's termed as lysosome. Let's discuss the general characteristics of lysosome first. Lysosomes are single membranous organelles, as we have studied, as we are studying Golgi bodies. We said okay, lysosomes are originated from Golgi bodies. As they are originated from the Golgi bodies, therefore they are single membranous organelles. Lysosomes are originated from Golgi bodies, as I explained. Lysosomes are present in animal cells. They are certain organelles that are only present in a plant cell, or they are only present in animal cells. Lysosome is one of the organelles that is only present in animal cells, whereas they are absent in a plant cells. So for the characteristics of lysosomes are concerned, lysosome contain acid enzymes. For example, phosphatase. They make lysosome as an acidic structure because this acid environment provides suitable conditions, suitable environment for other enzymes to work that are actually called hydrolytic enzymes. Lysosome actually contains hydrolytic enzymes, and these hydrolytic enzymes or enzymes that cause the hydrolysis of the molecules. Say for example, complex molecules are hydrolyzed with the help of these enzymes. Therefore, these are the hydrolytic enzymes. So, lysosomes, after its characteristics, if we slightly generally explain the structure of a lysosome, we'll have to explain just the mechanism how lysosomes are formed. Actually, the synthesis formation of lysosome is interlinked. As we have already studied while studying Golgi bodies, lysosomes actually are originated from Golgi complexes, but they contain variety of enzymes and materials and etc. And these secretions are produced by different organelles. See, there is a mechanism, as we have already explained. This is nucleus. It produces different types of RNA that are required to synthesize proteins, because we have already explained synthesis of proteins actually takes place by two mechanisms, two processes: transcription and translations. First of all, genetic material that's present in form of DNA in a nucleus is transcribed in the form of RNAs. These RNA transfer messenger ribosomal RNA. They enter into an endoplasmic reticulum, and in this endoplasmic reticulum, as we have already studied, there are ribosomes present, and these ribosomes are actually site for protein synthesis. Therefore, this endoplasmic reticulum synthesizes different proteins by another process called translation. When translation results into the formation of different proteins, these proteins are secretions, and these secretions are received by a structure called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And this smooth endoplasmic reticulum further transports these structures in form of vesicles. To these vesicles we can consider these are called transport vesicles, and these transport vesicles are then received by an actual structure that gives origination to lysosomes called Golgi bodies. As I said, from the cis phase, these transpiratory vesicles are received. These vesicles actually contain proteins, as these are later to be modified into different kinds of hydrolytic enzymes that would perhaps produce the primary structure of a lysosome. When these transpiratory vesicles are received by Golgi body, they enter into cystine, and while moving through cystine, these structures, these secretions are undergoing several kinds of processes. Here they are received, these structures are modified, and after modification these structures are packed, and when they are packed, these structures are released from the phase called transphase, and these vesicles that are coming out of these Golgi bodies are now called Golgi bodies or Golgi vesicles. And these Golgi vesicles actually are lysosomes, because these vesicles contain hydrolytic enzymes and they help in the intracellular digestion. Therefore, these vesicles later mature to become lysosome. So the lysosomes are originated from Golgi bodies, as these are the shapes, these are the structures that are called Golgi vesicles. These vesicles, they are coming out of the transphase of Golgi bodies, come in a cytoplasm where they undergo several other processes to become functional lysosomes. Initially, a vesicle that's coming out of a Golgi body in a cytoplasm is just a primary structure. It contains enzymes, but it's not functional. When it's not functional, we say it's in a structure which is inactive structure, and this inactive structure is a primary structure of lysosome. It's called primary lysosome. Initially, primary lysosomes are formed. These lysosomes later start performing their functions, and when food comes inside cell and they have to perform their activity, either they have to go for intracellular digestion, or they have to destroy the worn out organelles of the cell by autophagy. Sometimes they can also call autolysis, but initially to these lysosomes you would say these are called primary lysosomes. Later, when food comes inside cytoplasm and they will have to perform their function as an organelles to go for intracellular digestion, when with this lysosome, the same lysosome, when food diffuses in this lysosome, it forms a complex structure, and to this complex structure we would now say it's a functional lysosome. And the functional lysosome means it's actually a lysosome where intercellular digestion will take place, and this will become active. Enzymes will start working. This lysosome is now termed as a secondary lysosome. So this is how the structure of the lysosome is.